Hey, what's going on, friends? My fellow Archons, I'm here taking a break from some Winds of Exchange to talk about something that is near and dear to my heart, and that is ambassadors. Yes, that's correct. Age of Ascension ambassadors. As you can see here, I have them all lined up, and I have to say, these are just phenomenal. I think these are incredibly underrated cards. And I know some of you will disagree with me, but you were wrong, and that's okay. No, I'll tell you why I really like these cards. So, as a fan of the house cheating that Star Alliance brought into the game, I feel like this was a precursor to that. And as a fan of Sanctum in AoA, in fact, I would have to say it's my... Is it my favorite house? I think Sanctum might be my favorite AoA house. It's Logos or Sanctum, one of those two. I enjoy playing it the most, and having the ability to have ambassadors within your deck is unreal. The ambassadors provide you with the ability to play or use a card of the house they're ambassadors for. I have a couple decks that have 2 ambassadors in it, and they're phenomenal. Some that provide an ability to call Sanctum over and over again, but at the same time you're able to cycle. So if you're going with a really strong Sanctum board, you have the capability of then also not just maybe being able to, you're like, oh, I'm in a place where I'm just going to use my board and reap out or fight or do whatever my Sanctum board dictates is most advantageous for my game. But at the same time, I know I'm not going to cycle, but oh, my ambassador is going to allow me to actually cycle in a more meaningful way, as in not 0, you're going to at least do 1. And part of that also is done through other things. So why don't we just look into what makes this so great? So what else do we have in here? Lion Boutram. So neighbors get +2 power. Perfect candidates, your ambassadors. What else is in here that's great? Oh, Abon the Armor Smith. Amazing. Again, getting your ambassadors looking pretty good. Pretty good. Golden Aura. Really great. So you can make them so they have unlimited power. Sorry, unlimited power. Can't be dealt damage, so you can swing into things. Maybe there's a reason you can't reap. Things like that. This helps in that regard. You have Hadros Wall, which also helps these things. The other card I love in this in relation is, where is it? One of my favorite cards in the set. Smite. Smite. Ready and fight with a friendly creature. Deal 2 damage to each attack creature's neighbors. Perfect candidate. Grey Rider also activating them. Especially if you can get a golden aura and get a couple of things out of it, you can then abuse this. So this is why I love the ambassadors. I find they are extremely helpful for doing things in a way that you may not have considered. It helps you cycle. It helps you be able to utilize the beautiful Sanctum that exists inside Age of Ascension. I'm such a fan of it. Like I seriously love it. And look at all these great cards in here. And it just provides a different outlook to the way you can play KeyForge in a time when you didn't consider it. I don't know if it's maybe my Star Alliance experience has influenced the use of this, but I have a deck that has a Mars Ambassador and a Logos Ambassador, and the things I can do with that deck, especially when they're both out, is unreal. It just lets me do the most wild things, and I will show you that deck in a follow-up video very soon. Because yeah, it's just phenomenal. This was a bit of a shorter video, but I just really wanted to highlight how crucial the ambassadors are. So you should look at them in your deck, especially if they're in a deck where you definitely know your Sanctum is going to be your main house and you're going to be wanting to call Sanctum a lot. They're going to alleviate some of the things of calling a house over and over again, is providing by allowing you to then cycle a bit, play, use some of your other cards that exist, and just overall help you to get to the end. And it's a ton of fun. So go check out your ambassadors if you've not given them any thought or precedence within your gameplay and style. And yeah, go check it out. Let me know your thoughts on this. What do you think of ambassadors? I'm curious, because yeah, they're great. And as always, folks, may your ember never be stolen and your keys forged properly. Have a good one.